Hello guys, how you doing? It's Justy here. Just want to come on here and say hi, hello to everybody. Hope you guys, wherever you're at, hope you're being warm and safe. Um, we had here in Michigan, it's cold. I don't know where it's out in the rest of the country, but it's cold here in Michigan. Sunday we had, what was that? Sunday we had a snowstorm. I wouldn't call it a big snowstorm, but it was a snowstorm. I should have got my camera out Monday morning and took some pictures of it because it was crazy blizzarding snow out there. It was like snow drifts a lot on the road, and it was cray out there. I should say that. And then what was funny is I can imagine people. It was Monday and it was still snowing and awful. Got out and everybody. And Michigan governor said, and here in Michigan, everybody if they don't have to go out, stay indoors. But you want to know what? There were a bunch of people. Not I didn't say a bunch of people, but there was a bunch of people on the roads out here. And my mom said all day she saw what was it? She saw a bunch of people stuck out on the road. Like a bunch of people. And she had a list, like, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. My parents didn't go out Monday at all. Or was it Sunday? It was Sunday or Monday, because I know Monday we closed. Everything was closed on Monday. The government closed. The city hall government closed. My former employer, the Y, they're open until 10, but they closed at 5 in the evening, which is strange because they close at 9 every Monday through Friday, and they closed at 5, and because the roads are bad, and what else? And it was cold, and then Tuesday. Well, today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. I'm confused with my dates. I don't look. Today's Tuesday, and they closed for a second day because of the wind chills, and I guess it's really cold out. Because earlier this morning I was freezing. I just went back to bed. I curled up in my blanket and went back to bed. And I just been sitting around here listening to music. I've been taking some pictures of old family negatives that I have. Because I can't get on my external hard drive for some reason. Because it won't work, and I will show you what my external hard drive looks like. Let me turn you guys around. This is my external hard drive, and what I did was I plugged this in to my extension cord. I plugged the USB cord into my computer. When I plug this in, that will start turning on, but the light here won't shine on. And I have a bunch of photographs on here, but the good thing about it is it happened before and I got to work again, so I had to figure out how to get this silly thing to work again. But good thing about it is I got most of my family photographs on CDs, so I can just take some pictures out. But I have a file of old Bay City pictures of somebody that took a snapshot, a bunch of pictures back in the 1900s. I have a bunch of those, and I had them on here in a file. Cause my grandma, I guess when my grandma was still living on her own, she had like on that little album book. It says snapshot, and it's a very old album book. I guess she got it at a rummage sale or something, because there's no relatives of ours, because her family are from Sheboygan, Mackinac City area, and we didn't have no families live here until the late 30s, early 40s in World War II, because my grandparents and my grandfather's older brother came down here in World War II. Oh, my grandfather's older brother lived here before the war even started. He married his wife. He met his wife down here, and he lived down here before he even married her. And my grandfather was trying to find a better job, and him and his brother told him about they were looking for jobs at Depot Shipyard. Back in the day, they had a bunch of shipyard. They built a bunch of ships here in town, and it was a big thing, and it was a booming economy. back in the early 40s. So my grandfather, grandmother, and the two boys, which was my dad's youngest. My dad was about a year old when they moved down here in 42, I want to say. And he found a job here in town. And we've been living here ever since. Well, since my grandma used to always love to go, and later on, after my grandfather died, my grandmother used to go to, I don't know why I'm showing you that. My grandmother used to go to, was that, garage sale or yard sale, just surfing around with her sisters. And I guess she found this old snapshot book, and it had a bunch of Bay City pictures. And I still have them, a bunch of pictures that somebody had that. And what I don't get is, why would somebody want to sell the old family photographs, even if they were just snapshots of the Saginaw River in the 20s and 30s or in the early 1900s, or just, but they had snapshots of people. And I'm thinking, why would anybody want to sell their family pictures? I would never, ever understand that. So I had it on here, but I also had to take them out of the old book because it was the paper, and the paper was getting brittle, and it had glue stuck on it. So I was using that undo remover, and some of it came off easy, but most of it wouldn't. So I had to get them all off, and I had to throw that old album away because it was getting brittle and old. And I have a bunch of old photographs in my little iris case, photograph 4x6 iris case over here. And I put them on my external hard drive just for an extra copy, so at least I have all the original photos, but I don't want to go back and rescan them all again. But at least I have most of my family photographs on CDs, so I can go back. And I thought I had a picture of my dad and my uncle in a hat, and a little sailor hat that I wanted to print out, because I'm going to be doing a scrapbooking layout. I don't know if it's going to be a single page or a double page, I'm not sure yet. And I wanted that picture because I'm going to do a layout of different pictures of my uncle and my dad when they were little guys, because they were the only two boys for a while before my other uncle arrived, because there is a 11 years or 12 years age difference between my dad and his younger sister, and there's like between a 20 years age difference between the oldest and youngest child, because there's 4 of them. My dad had 2 brothers and a sister. So it was just my dad and his older brother for a while before the other 2 youngest kids came outside. My arm is getting tired. I don't know how a lot of you vloggers out there can hold this camera with your arm like this before it gets tired. You guys must work out a lot. Not that a lot of you that probably watch my videos vlog a lot. Most of you that watch my videos are scrapbookers. But I just want to come on here and tell you I'm going to do a scrapbooking layout, and I'm going to try to do a process video. And the reason why I wanted to come on here was do a little vlog, tell you about my day. But also I wanted to show you a little homemade light box my dad made a few months ago, because I wanted to get a light box, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money for it because I've been researching, and I guess it's kind of expensive. My dad said, well, what's the light box? I showed him. He said, oh, I can make that. Just home. It probably won't be like what I showed him on my computer that I wanted to get. But he said, oh, I can make that. And he made me one. I wasn't expecting him to make me one, but I thought, you know what, I want to do a little video of this so you guys, that if you ladies or guys out there that have husbands, or guys out there that are woodmakers, you could probably make one of these your own. So I'll show you, because I had to get the little negative out of my dad and my uncle when they were in the cellular hat, take a picture of it. But this is the light box. I'll sit down and see. This is the light box. This is the front of it. I don't know the measurements of it, but if I take a measurement, I'll put it in this link down below so you guys can see. This is plexiglass. I had glass on it before, but I didn't want to cut myself, so I got plexiglass. What you do, and this is a light bulb in it, and what you do is it's different than I have a plug my dad made, and it's just a homemade light box. And what I have to do is remove this plexiglass just a little bit, or take it off, and you turn on. Oh, that is bright. Sorry guys, I hope I didn't. And you put this thing back on. Well, it's not going on right, but come on, look. There we go. Put this thing on, and ta-da! You got a light box. And there's the light box. There we go. It's better now. Sorry about. And there's that light box. And when you get done, it's for your like your negatives. And that that book right there has a bunch of my old family negatives, and my college, from my college days. These are from the pictures I took in college in my black and white photography class. I have a bunch of negatives. We had to develop our own negatives. But I bought a lot of these little things from a archival place. It is called, let me see. It's Archival Preserve print file. I don't know if you can see that, but it's www.printfiles.com. I'll put it in the description below. So if you guys want to look at find these, you can. But a lot of these are my grandmother's old negatives that she had in a box for a long time. And I took them out, kind of took a cloth, kind of wiped it clean, and then I took every single picture. What I did was I took a negative out of here. I put it on this box. I'm gonna turn this off, cause put it in this homemade light box, and this homemade light box there, but homemade light box. Just put the negative on, and then I took my DSL camera, zoomed in really close with the light on. I zoomed in really close, and I try to hold it really steady, and just snapped a picture of it. And there I go. What I do is I take a picture of it in RAW file format, not JPEG or TIFF, and RAW file format, so I don't lose any more of the data to the negative. And that's what I do. I take it and then I upload it to Photoshop, and I just enter Control I is for invert, Control I for invert, invert is like a shortcut, and it will be like a bluish color, but you can see it's an actual photo. But I guess what you gotta do is you gotta go to levels, and you can level it out. You can use the green, blue, RGB format, where it goes like to green and then a blue, and kind of level it to where the histogram begins and all that. Or you can go to levels and just kind of lighten it up a little bit to make it look like an actual photograph. Since most of these are black and white, all I gotta do is go to what is it? I'm trying to think. Is it to black and white, or to saturate the bluish color out, and just it goes into black and white. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. I just wanted to show you my homemade light box, so maybe you guys make your own. And watch out for, oh, before I forget, watch out for my process video. I might put it up, I don't know, I gotta see how I do. It's going to be my first process video, so be gentle on the comments, and I probably will not be doing a voiceover for that. I probably will just put all of what I use on my products, my papers and all that in the description below in that process video. But I don't know, I'll I'll give it a try, and if you see that video, hope you will watch it. Hopefully comment, tell me what you guys think. And I guess this is it. Sorry about it being a bunch of jibble jabble, of a bunch of talking of nothing really. Just wanted to come on here and talk and show you my little light box I have for a few months now. So hope you guys enjoy this little vlog, this little talking of really nonsense really. Okay, enough talking for me. Catch you guys later. Bye.